Welcome to the 8th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. Today we are going to talk about Ohtani and the trade deadline, Djokovic and the Wimbledon tennis series, a new MLB record, the FIFA Women's USA World Cup, the NBA Summer League, and ended off with some Hall of Fame. Yay or nay? Roll it. Is Shohei Ohtani the best baseball player of all time? I'm Isaiah.
Messi goes to Inter Miami. I'm Hunter.
And Jokic wins Finals MVP.
Are the A's really that bad?
Tom Brady retires. And I'm Micah.
It's time for Hall of Fame, yay or nay. And you're watching the HatTrick Sports Podcast. So, as you can tell, we are in a different scenic kind of area. We are in North Carolina. You can see the mountains in the background if you're watching on YouTube or any of our short form content. And so, yeah, we're recording on Wednesday instead of Thursday. So if there's something that happens tonight and we don't talk about it, because usually we film Thursday morning, we'll get to it next week. But, yeah, you guys just want to get straight into it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, you guys want to talk about Ohtani and the trade deadline first?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Okay.
So, Ohtani and the trade deadline, I feel like if you trade for Ohtani now, you're extremely stupid. Like, unless Ohtani 100% says that he doesn't want to go to your team,
Why?
you're very stupid.
Why are they stupid?
Because if you're getting him for 60 games and you're giving up your whole future.
Yeah.
So if you want to give up your whole future for 60 games, then I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ohtani, yeah, he's very high priced right now.
The highest price.
As he should be. I mean, he's basically two players, and
He's a Nolan Ryan and a Barry Bonds.
he's a Nolan Ryan and Barry Bonds.
Of course, scaled down, but
I don't think he's scaled down.
Scale down Bond, scale down Nolan Ryan.
I don't think so.
well, Bonds was hitting.
You have to say at least Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, Nolan Ryan at least, but Bonds, it's decently close.
You can't compare him with Bonds though, because Bonds was on steroids.
Yeah, but you can compare him with Ryan, and you agree that Shohei's worse pitching than Nolan Ryan.
I don't know.
You
But-
can see how much this guy loves Shohei Ohtani.
I'm a Dodgers
that
fan,
is
so it's not like I'm
insane.
biased.
I know, but that is insane.
So,
Oh my god.
who do you think he's going to get traded to, and if so, who do you think he's going to in the offseason?
I think he won't get traded because the Angels are like 5 games back in the wild card, and they need Ohtani to at least try to make the playoffs. So I don't think he's going to get traded in the offseason. There's a lot of teams you could go to, Dodgers, Yankees, a bunch of other teams. But I think he's going to go to the Yankees. I feel like the Yankees have the farm system to where the Angels will be satisfied, and the Yankees need Shohei. It's just like that.
Yeah, Yankees aren't doing so well this season.
2 games out of the wild card, but I mean,
Well, I mean, they're like 15 and 20 in their last couple.
No idea.
Something like that. I saw a stat like that.
Hunter, who do you think he's going to get traded to, if he gets traded, and who do you think he's going to go to in the offseason once his contract's up with the Angels?
So I think the Angels, it would be a good decision to trade him because they know he's probably not going to accept a large contract from them. But if he does get traded, I think he'll go to the Dodgers or potentially the Yankees. I don't know if the Yankees have enough money for him because he's going to be wanting like $500 million.
yeah, he's going to get a lot of money.
You want to know something I heard or saw?
Hmm.
So, you guys know Ohtani's translator, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce its name. It begins with an I. He's Japanese with, like, Ohtani, except he can speak both languages.
Yeah.
But, he doesn't just hang out with Ohtani during the season. Like, he's apparently with him, like, 365 days a year. Like, during Christmas,
wow.
during everything.
Yeah, I saw that. It's really interesting.
Wow.
Well, no, that makes a lot of sense, though, because, like, they really have to know each other and for, like, a translator
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think Shohei Ohtani is the greatest player of all time. I already established that in previous episodes. We've talked about it. These guys, I think, have different opinions on that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm going to share a few stats about Ohtani versus Judge last season. Because do you think he's going to break Judge's AL record that he set last season was 62?
No. I think he's on pace for it, but just like Judge did, he's going to calm down. Everybody was 100% sure at the All-Star break that Judge was easily going to break it, maybe hit 70 bombs, and guess what? He barely hit 62.
You want to know why?
So,
Because he got walked a total of 110 times last season and intentionally walked in like the last month or so 19 times.
That's insane.
So he got intentionally walked 19 times throughout the whole season. Probably 15 of those are to set up a double play.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I have to look back and MLB film room or whatever.
I remember like every game he was getting intentionally walked.
The thing about Judge is like if you intentionally walk him, it's fine because like he's not that fast. Like the thing about Ohtani is if you intentionally walk him, he's going to steal a base or two.
He's an all-around great. He's a great player everywhere you put him. Outfield, great. Pitching, great. DH, great. Base running, great.
Infield.
Okay. Infield and catching, he's not great at, but he's never played it.
Yeah. I mean,
so
there's nothing you can do there. Really.
There's not a person in the MLB that can play 10 positions, all 9 on the field, and DH, and be the best at all of them.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Play all 9 positions?
All 10.
All 10.
You just said he can't play 5 of those.
Yeah.
I know, but
play
there
all
is
10.
not a single person that can play all 9 positions plus DH and be the best at all of them.
Yeah.
It's
He's
just
not the best at
impossible.
outfield. What? He's not the best at outfield.
All right,
He rarely plays outfield.
Exactly.
Well,
He mostly plays 2 positions.
He said
and he's
you-
good at both of them.
He said
What's
you
your
can't
position?
be good at
Pitcher
like,
and DH.
Yeah. All right. So I have some stats of Aaron Judge 94 games into the season last season and Shohei Ohtani this year. This isn't even pitching. This isn't even talking about him pitching. This is just hitting. So they both have 34 home runs through 94 games. They both have 73 RBIs. Judge had a 282 batting average. Shohei had a 301, which is very high in today's age.
Mhm.
Shohei had a 386 on base percentage. Judge had a 366. Judge had a 619 slugging, and Shohei had a 665 slugging. He's better in all those categories than the MVP last year, and he's pitching. I don't think he'll win it, but he's in the conversation of Cy Young. And
No. Is he? No, he's...
I think he's in the conversation.
What is he? Like,
Well, in the AL, you got Shane Bieber.
Bieber, McClanahan, you got a bunch of
Not
guys.
Bieber. McClanahan is what I meant, but Bieber this year's been. Ugh.
Yeah, he's
Strider,
not good.
but
Strider's in the NL though. That's the thing.
Yeah. So
Strider's gonna win in the NL.
Yeah,
if he's putting up these stats against last year's AL MVP, and this is just hitting, this isn't even pitching or base running or anything.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Base running, how many stolen bases does he have? Like 20?
I have no idea.
Something like that. Well, he's hitting too many home runs.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I have another stat. So, if you think that Shohei Ohtani or that Babe Ruth is better than Shohei Ohtani, I don't think you watch baseball. I seriously do not believe that you watch baseball if you believe that Babe Ruth is better than Shohei Ohtani. Okay?
Yeah, I think that Shohei is better than Babe, but if you say to a random guy, "Hey, who's the best player at baseball?" they're gonna tell you Babe Ruth because they don't watch baseball.
And I believe that if you say that, I believe if you even say that, I don't believe you have watched baseball since Shohei has been up in the U.S.
Dude, I think the guy is going to have 5,000 strikeouts at the end of his career and have 600 home runs.
It's unbelievable. So,
Not 5,000, but you know what I mean.
Babe Ruth's prime was basically 1919. So I have a side-by-side of Shohei Ohtani in June 2023 and Babe Ruth in June 1919. About their primes, would you agree?
I don't know what Babe's best month was, but
Yeah.
June was probably he was pretty
Middle
good
of the season? All right.
Yeah, that's when guys seem to heat up. Babe Ruth's prime was like his entire career. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to put that into
Yeah, and she always
perspective.
played like 3 good seasons.
The thing is, nobody alive remembers Babe Ruth playing, so they're just going off the stats and a couple.
Because no one alive has seen Babe Ruth play.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Because it wasn't televised. It wasn't anything.
Well, it was.
So
Some
you
of
really-
it was, but
Yeah, not a lot of it, but some of it.
near the end of his career.
So, Hunter, do you want to name some of these stats I have side by side?
All right, so Babe Ruth had a little bit less of plate appearances. Shohei had a higher batting average. Babe Ruth had a little bit of a higher on-base percentage, just .8 though. Slugging,
.08.
.08, yeah. Shohei has 972 slugging. Babe Ruth has 667. Shohei has 15 home runs.
In the month of June, Shohei Ohtani had 15 home runs.
Babe Ruth had 4.
4.
I'm sure there are better months that Babe Ruth had, but like if we're putting it into perspective, like June and June, that's just insane.
I dare you to find a better year than 1919 for Babe Ruth.
A better month, I bet I could find.
A better month we can find, but a
So in
better
the middle
year
of the
we
season?
can't.
All right.
Okay, 29 RBIs for Shohei, 16 for Ruth. Total bases 99 for Shohei, 52 for Ruth. Okay, so here we go for pitching. The thing about pitching is the batters back then.
Yeah, it's a completely different era.
You like really can't compare them, but kind of can. That's what we're doing right now.
Well, how can you compare the batting but not the pitching?
Because pitching there in 1919, you're throwing 70, 80 miles an hour. Now, if you're considered a good pitcher if you throw over 100.
Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy.
And accurate. You have to be accurate. So I'm going to take over this one, Hunter.
Yeah.
For his pitching stats, Shohei Ohtani had a little less.
A little, it's 13
Or,
innings.
so Babe Ruth had 43 innings pitched. Shohei had 30.1. Babe Ruth had a 2.51 ERA. Shohei Ohtani had 3.26. But, again, it's a different era.
Yep.
So
The hitters now are insane.
Babe Ruth had more walks, and Shohei Ohtani had 37 strikeouts in the month of June.
And-
Again, you only pitch. Wait 1 second, Hunter.
Yeah.
You only pitch once every 5 or 6 days, because usually you have a series break in between there.
And that's the thing about different eras. These guys would go out like almost every day and just pitch. Like, that's why Babe Ruth has more innings, I guarantee you. But
Yeah, because there wasn't a starting rotation of 5.
yeah.
So
And strikeouts, it was because they didn't care about accuracy. They just wanted it to hitter's game.
yeah,
back then.
they wanted it as a hitter's game, and that's what the MLB has implemented this last year.
Yep.
But Shohei had 37 strikeouts, and Babe Ruth only had 8. So, yeah, if you say that Babe Ruth was better than Shohei Ohtani, right off the bat, I'm not going to talk baseball to you, because I do not believe that you've ever watched a game of baseball in the last 3 years.
Yeah, that's like saying Luis Arias is just like the best hitter in baseball just because he's batting 400.
He's not even going to be considered for MVP, I don't think.
No,
Well, I
he's going to be
think
considered.
He's like top 10.
He's not going to win it, but he's definitely going to be considered. At least he should.
Yeah, he should be. Batting 400 through, well, not 400, like 390.
Yeah, like
380.
390.
So
Through 2 months, 3 months of the season. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I said this. This is our second time recording. The first time it didn't record. But I think this is through the All-Star break. Hitting, Shohei Ohtani leads with 32 home runs, extra base hits, slugging, on-base percentage. And for pitching, he leads in opponent's batting average, and he's 4th in strikeouts. So he's the greatest player this year, at least.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
going to win
this-
MVP
yeah.
unanimously.
I think he should have. I think he should have won it last year, but I think since Judge broke the record.
I mean, if you're breaking a record, you got to give the MVP to that guy.
Well, yeah. So,
But why? Why for hitting home runs the farthest, not being the best in anything else, but just because you have.
He almost won the Triple Crown.
No,
If it wasn't for Luis Arias, he would have won the Triple Crown.
I don't.
He won it. That is
well,
factual.
Freddie Freeman.
All right, for what two?
Batting average, home runs, and
Did he win for batting average?
No.
Luis Arias.
Yeah.
And then Freddie Freeman.
And then
No,
Freeman.
so he would have won the Triple Crown if it wasn't for Luis Arias. Because Luis Arias got like 2 hits in his final game. If he didn't get any, Judge would have won the Triple Crown.
All right.
That's where you give the MVP to that guy.
Yeah, Judge last season was killer. This season
Yeah.
it sucks because he's been injured. Well, it doesn't suck because I'm a Red Sox fan. But
He's
yeah.
happy about
He's
it.
been injured with his little itty bitty toe injury. He can't play for a month.
His little pinky,
No, it's his big toe, I think. But
same thing.
That happened to me earlier.
so I think that Shohei will. I think the Angels want to trade him, but I don't think anybody wants to get him through trade. Sorry if you can hear the 4-wheeler in the background.
Side by side.
Side by side, I don't know what it is.
I know.
Good old JC. So I think that the Angels want him to get traded, but I think somebody who's on the verge of making the playoffs will sign him. And I truly do think, as a Dodgers fan, I understand I'm a Dodgers fan, but I've talked to dozens of people about this. I think that Shohei Ohtani will sign with the Dodgers for 6 years. But the only concern I have is that he's going to get hurt doing both.
Yeah.
I think he has 5 or 6 years if he doesn't get hurt of doing amazing at both. Then I think he's just going to stick to one, and I think it's going to be pitching.
I am 99.9% sure in the next 3-4 seasons he will need to get Tommy John.
Yeah.
Why? Just because of pitching?
Because he's gonna throw fast. He's always swinging.
Oh, Tommy John has nothing to do with swimming or swinging. Swinging. Sorry.
Swinging, pitching as fast as he is. He's gonna get Tommy John eventually.
Eventually, I think.
I don't know where he
But
got that
then-
99.9.
My brain. I am 99.9.
Then again, you got to think he can pull a Bryce Harper if he doesn't want to. He can pull a fast recovery and hit too.
Yeah, if he does get Tommy John, they'll bring him back sooner than any pitcher can, and they just won't pitch him. They'll DH him, and he'll still hit a ton of bombs. Yeah,
Yeah,
except Bryce Harper is not playing as well as he used
No,
to.
he has 4 home
Cody
runs.
Bellinger's playing better than he is.
Yeah,
All right.
that's
So
saying something.
is that all you guys want
Cody's
to talk
actually
about with
playing pretty
Ohtani?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on to a different segment in the same category. We are filming this on the 19th of July, July 19th. It's probably gonna come out on the 20th because we're on vacation. I don't think I can get it out by tonight. But on the 18th, July 18th, MLB set a record, and that record hasn't been broken, or it set a record. Tied a record. It's only happened 2 other times, and that was 129 years ago. And this is as of CBS Sports. It says July 18th was an absolutely historic night for offenses across the sport, as 4 separate games ended with both teams scoring at least 10 runs, tying the AL all-time tying the all-time MLB record for the most such games in a day. The other 2 instances of this came on July 4th and July 9th of 1894. So it's happened 2 other times, 5 days apart, 129 years ago. Wrap your head around that. And again, I know this is our second time filming this, but what were you guys' original guesses for how many teams had 10 or more runs?
I guessed 11.
I think I guessed 11 or 12.
Yeah. So 12 teams last night out of the, I don't know, probably 26 played.
Did all of them play?
No, I don't think all of them.
I don't think all of them.
I think today
26,
all of them.
28.
12 out of 26 or 28 teams hit 10 or more home runs. And those teams are the White Sox, Mets, Giants, Reds, Dodgers, Guardians. I almost said Indians there.
You can't say that.
Diamondbacks, Braves.
That game was something else. 16-13. That's just
Yeah,
crazy
the Diamondbacks and Braves game was a good one. I feel bad for the pitchers in all these scenarios, by the way.
Yeah.
Not the Dodgers pitchers, because we won 10-3. But anyway, the Cubs, Royals, Tigers.
Royals and Tigers both scoring 10 runs.
I think
When
it's
is
just
the last time either of them scored 10 runs?
And Twins, by the way. I think it's just because their pitching sucks.
Yeah, both teams' pitching is awful.
Yeah.
I mean, unless Eovaldi, which that was definitely not Eovaldi pitching. I don't know if it was, but it better not have been.
Yeah. I think it might have, actually.
So,
Ooh, that feels nice.
yeah.
We got a breeze hitting on.
All right. Is that all you want to talk about for baseball?
That's all I got.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to something I don't think we've talked about yet on this podcast. Tennis, the Wimbledon tennis tournament, I guess, just finished up a couple days ago, and Djokovic lost.
Yeah.
He wins pretty much every major in the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Something like
He
that.
wins a lot of Wimbledons.
Yeah, he's won like the last 5 Wimbledons, I think.
Something
Yeah,
like
when
that.
they put the name on the little
Yeah.
thing, it was just like a
Djokovic, and then Alcaraz just beat Djokovic a few days ago, and good job for Alcaraz. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys want to talk about that? Micah, I think everybody thought Djokovic was going to win, but Micah actually thought Alcaraz was.
Yeah, Djokovic, I mean, he's getting old, but he's not as good as he used to be. I still think he's the best of all time, obviously. But it's cool because you got like Alcaraz, who's this new upcoming guy, and he's, beating one of the biggest guys. It's like when in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady and Mahomes, it's like if Mahomes beat Brady by like a lot. Obviously, Brady blew out Mahomes, but if Mahomes would have beat Brady, that's exactly what it would have been like.
I don't think that's a good comparison. I think if Joe Burrow beat Brady in his prime, or towards, I don't know, if Burrow was how he is now in 2017, and Tom Brady in 2017 in the Super Bowl, and Joe Burrow beat Tom Brady.
Well, do you think Joe Burrow is better than Mahomes?
Well, that's just a better comparison.
No, I think that's just a better, like, Mahomes and Brady now. Like, Brady's old, Mahomes is up and coming.
Yeah.
Well, Djokovic is old, Alcaraz is up and coming.
Djokovic isn't. Djokovic is still. I just don't think that's a good
Alcaraz is the baby goat, and then Djokovic is the goat. Mahomes is the baby goat, Brady is the goat.
Yeah.
That's how I think of it.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that was a. Is that a 3-week series? 3-week tournament?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah, and then.
It was one of the longest tennis matches in Wimbledon.
No, I don't think it was.
No, it was. It was
Oh, it
like
was?
the third longest in Wimbledon history or something like that.
Yeah, we watched, like one set, and
Yeah,
it
there
was
was
like
one-
half an hour.
Yeah, there was 1.5 hour set.
Yeah.
A round set. I don't really know what you call those.
Yeah, we don't
but
watch tennis,
Yeah.
you could tell.
According to Zay, it's not a sport.
Tennis isn't a sport. As a Seahawks fan, I don't think tennis is a sport.
Yeah, so.
All jokes.
All jokes, yeah. All right. Do you
Tennis.
want to? What do you want to go on to next? You want to go to the FIFA Women's World Cup?
Yeah, let's
I-
go.
I say that's a good area to start.
So Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe are probably the two best female soccer players in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys agree? I
Yeah.
mean, we're
Yeah.
Americans. We're biased towards America.
USA.
Rah! That's for Olivia.
For our baby sister.
Yup.
All right. Okay. Right. Anyway, the FIFA Women's World Cup starts on Friday, the 21st. I think
Something like that.
I don't know.
Or no,
I don't pay attention to it.
It starts tomorrow. The FIFA Women's World Cup starts tomorrow. U.S. plays for its first time on Friday at 9 p.m. Where's it being played?
I don't know. Oh, I think it's Brazil. I think I saw somewhere it's like Brazil, I think.
Yeah, it might be Brazil. It might not be, but
I don't know. I just saw something that said that, I think.
I remember watching the last Women's World Cup and Alex Morgan and all that. Is it in the same as the men's? Is it in
Qatar?
Qatar?
No, it's not in Qatar.
Yeah, I think it would be.
They change it. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
So
I think the fields have to be a little smaller for the girls, right?
I don't know.
no,
I'm not sure.
You know what's something weird? I don't know about Premier League, but not all MLS fields are the same size.
No, yeah,
Mhm.
some of the smaller, some of the bigger.
No, that could
Orlando
be different
City.
for the World Cup or around the world or Premier League. We just only, well, Mike and I at least only follow MLS.
Mm-hmm. I've started watching it for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, good luck to Alex Morgan and Megan Rapinoe. Those are pretty much the only, I think I know a few more, but those are pretty much the only two girls that I know.
Yep.
Bring home the trophy, and yeah. Who do you guys think will win? I know we know like pretty much nothing about it.
I mean, I don't watch it because a bunch of high schoolers can beat them, but by a lot.
I feel like U.S. is going to win.
Yeah, I think US will three-peat it.
Megan Rapinoe said that she's retiring after this, so
Yeah, I think.
I think that motivates the team.
Yeah, they got a bunch of old people that. I don't know. I just think that it'll take them a while. I don't think they want to go out with not winning a cup. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to wait 4 years
Yeah.
to the next one.
Same with Ronaldo.
Well, Ronaldo, is he gonna?
Yeah, that's not. Megan Rapinoe's come out and said that. Alex Morgan, I think, has a few years left in her.
Ronaldo, it's kind of different because we don't.
Ronaldo, I don't think he'll stay for too much longer.
I think he might play one last World Cup and then.
I don't know if he's staying until 2026.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's possible.
Yeah,
He'll be what, like 42?
he'll be old.
All right.
You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
I didn't really watch too much of this, but these guys want to talk about it. We're going to talk about the NBA Summer League Finals?
Yeah,
Championship game?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
Cavs
that's what
won?
it's called.
backups and rookies against backups and rookies.
Yep.
Pretty much. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys want me to click from. We have the laptop out to look up some stuff. You want me to?
I mean, yeah, just that. That looks good.
So me and Micah were watching it in our room, and I find it hilarious that they just like don't care. They just like
Why
high
would
five
you-
each other.
Yeah, like the trophies given out for the finals in Summer League are nothing like anything else.
Yeah.
It's like the WNBA All-Star trophies. You guys remember those $15 trophies that you could find on Google?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Speaking
was a funny time that happened.
Yeah.
I think more people watch the WNBA than Summer League, and that says a lot.
I
It's.
mean, that's a bold
yeah,
statement,
it's a bold
Micah.
statement, but
And that's saying something.
That's a very bold
that's a
statement. I don't
bold
know if I agree
statement.
with
But
that.
I mean,
I think I watched like 2
unless you
Summer
want to
League
see
games.
like rookies play, no one watches it. I mean,
Yeah.
same with WNBA, but
And these guys might never even make it to the NBA.
well, the rookies
Mhm.
will play, but
Yeah.
no one else is gonna
Was
play.
Wembanyama playing?
He played for 2 games.
He played 2 games. Did really bad, really good, and then they cut him off.
Yeah, I think that's like first overall high expectation.
Yeah, I think that's what they did with LeBron. He played. I don't know if he played the whole week. So I don't know.
So, is that all we want to talk about? The Cavs won.
Yeah,
I
Cavs
got-
won. Not surprised. They put Evan Mobley in, who's a starter. So they kind of cheesed the system to win it, but who cares?
Yeah.
We have the noise boxing that everything's plugged into down there since we're outside. So, you want to move into the next segment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You're watching Hall of Fame, yay or nay? I can kind of hear it. We're not wearing headphones, so
Nope.
sorry if the audio's super bad.
It probably
And
isn't great.
so
You gotta have the pause between Hall of Fame, yeah, or nay, and clicking the button now.
Mhm.
yeah.
We gotta keep it.
All right. So for today's Hall of Fame, yay or nay? This guy was he on that 2015 Futures game?
No, dude, he's so old.
No, He's old.
Where did I? What
He is
made you think of him?
Old.
Or just like, all right. So anyway, we're doing Curtis Granderson. He played for.
He may have retired in 2015.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
I just
God.
realized how bad that.
That's kind of funny, actually.
He got drafted by the Tigers in the 3rd rounds in 2002. He went to high school in Illinois. He went to University of Illinois at Chicago.
I don't think we need to know why he went to college. Though.
He debuted in 2004 at the age of 23 and retired. When did he retire? In 2019. He retired in 2019, so that's a 15-year
Yeah,
15-year
decently
career.
long.
A career WAR of 47.2. He had over 7,000 at bats. Exactly 1,800 hits.
Yeah,
whoa.
nice job.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
344 home runs. .249 batting average. In his career, that's low.
Very.
1,217 runs. 153 stolen bases. Let's look at.
What awards does he have?
Oh yeah. He's a 3-time All-Star, and he won Silver Slugger.
Okay.
He played for the Tigers, the Yankees, the Mets, the Dodgers. I remember when he was with the Dodgers, in 2017. Sorry if you can hear that. That's the Airbnb guy pulling up on a side-by-side.
Well, JC.
Yeah, I remember when he was with the Dodgers because we went to watch him.
Yeah.
He played for the Blue Jays, Brewers, and ended it with the Marlins in 2019.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, you guys want to look at some stats?
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're done looking at colleges.
All right, so I don't know what you guys want to look at, but
Let's look at his best season.
Yeah, what's his best season?
in what? In like batting average?
So, well, no, he was a MVP candidate a few times. Never won it, but he was a candidate a few times.
Oh yeah, he was 10th in MVP, All-Star game, 4th in MVP.
Did he ever lead in anything?
I don't know what just happened. My computer's going crazy.
Did he ever lead in anything?
Probably.
I
mean,
don't
he
see anything.
nothing. He didn't lead in anything.
I know he was pretty above average.
No, he led in. No, go up. He led.
Oh,
The Bull.
yeah. He led
Oh
in
my
2007. Sorry, guys. I have horrible vision. 2007, he led in triples. 2008, he led in triples. And
Triples, triples.
Strikeouts.
In 2006, he led in strikeouts.
Nice job.
Not a flex.
Not at all.
In 2011, he led in runs. In 2011, he led in RBIs. I don't know where that beeping came from. I hope that's not the camera. He played for a total of 16 years. So, yeah. He was in the AL for 11 years and the NL for 6 years. So, Micah, Hall of Fame yay or nay, Curtis Granderson.
This is. If any of you say yes, I feel disappointed. You may be on an amazing team in the show, but you're not getting my Hall of Fame vote. So no.
Yeah,
Alright.
me too. I don't think he's got that. I mean, he hit 300 home runs
In 15 seasons.
in 15 seasons. So, yeah, I feel like that's a nay. And he was batting 250.
Yeah, I'm going to go with nay. So, Michael Hall of Fame, yay or nay?
Nay.
Curtis Granderson, Hunter Hall of Fame, yay or nay?
Nay.
And I'm going to go with nay. So, is that all you guys want to talk about?
That's all I
Yeah.
got.
All
right. Thank you for watching the 8th episode of the HatTrick Sports Podcast. If you guys want to watch us visually, if you guys are watching on like Spotify or anything audio, if you want to watch us visually with the nice mountains in the background, watch us on YouTube. You can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I think that's it. Thank you guys.
Bye.